This podcast is a Digital Diamond Network production.
Any of you radio personalities think you want smoke? Call me Mr. Chimney. I want smoke.
You are now tuned into the motherfucking greatest. I want all the smoke.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for the second time, children above ages, you are now tuned into the world's most dangerous podcast. I want all the smoke.
Smoke, 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 smoke.
And now y'all doing it right. Without any further ado.
Yo, it's your boy Mason Cross, a.k.a. Black Wesker, a.k.a. the flyest referee in all of professional wrestling. Shit, a.k.a. your baby mama favorite rapper. Yeah, I'm talking to you out there in Webland. Yo, baby mama, she fucking loves me, bro. Shit.
And she needs to get her fucking nails filled in. Go handle your business.
Hey,
Go handle your baby mama. Go handle your baby mother business. She need to get her nails filled in. She getting a little loose towards the cuticle.
I don't like when her nails look like that. Go fix them shits. Shit, a.k.a. the Space Cowboy, the motherfucking gangster of love. They do, but only if they know me. Shit, a.k.a. Mr. Yo, don't spill my blood clot drink, boy. Or else you have to go buy it back. 3. Last week it was 2. This week it's fucking 3. All right? A.k.a. Also, I just work here. You know what I mean? See that habitual line stepper? He runs the whole show. Ask him any questions. I just here so I don't get fined.
Yes, sir. It's your boy EJ, a.k.a. Bloodline Bets. You're making that money. Shout out to the NFL Draft, a.k.a. the Big G.
Big G.
Yeah, a.k.a. EJ Shabazz, because we talking about taking y'all back to Africa. I ain't been there yet, but we going.
Solid.
You interested in a bean pie, my brother?
You need to pull up with a bow tie, nigga. If you don't pull up with a bow tie.
One of these days, dog, for sure. For sure. With my glasses on.
Shit.
I had a joke about bow ties, but I'm just going to chill.
Yeah, leave that alone.
I'm going to let that rock. It's your boy, the habitual line stepper. Let me start from the fucking beginning. I'm an asshole.
From the fucking top,
I'm an asshole. And it's your boy, Will Hayes, a.k.a. the habitual line stepper, Willie Camosi.
Murderer.
A.k.a. the aristocrat, because we drinking with our pinkies up.
Toodaloo, motherfucker.
I said it before and I'll say it again. What's everybody sipping on?
Well, shit, this right here is some Appletons and mango. Sorry, no. Captain Morgan's and mango juice. It didn't change from the last take we did. There's no way.
Is your orange juice got pulp?
No pulp. It's just, I don't know why it's cloudy.
Little boy.
A little cloudy.
Juice.
Oh, you know why? Because it's bullshit. You're right. This little boy orange is Sunny D. It ain't even real orange juice.
Oh, you got the Sunny. Ew.
That's why.
So you went to your fridge and we got some cola, some purple stuff. We'll have some Sunny D.
Exactly.
That's funny, man. I'm just sipping on some tea. I don't even know what kind of tea it is. Wifey made it. Shit tastes good.
There you go. The joke is past. Maybe I'll see if I can pull it from the last one. But timing is everything when it comes to being a comedic genius like myself, a.k.a. the mayor.
Hear ye, hear ye.
A.k.a. the ombudsman.
Hear you, hear you.
A.k.a. the town crier.
Wah.
With Illuminati Giuliani. Because the truth is definitely out there. Ladies and gentlemen, submitted for your approval. 4 niggas minus 1, sitting in their comfortable homes.
Quick
snowing
maps.
in some neighborhoods, not snowing in others. We bring you the smoke. You know why? Because fuck y'all. I am the press on to your baby mama's lees. A.k.a.
I love that shit. Yo, that's fucking cold. I'm the press on to your baby mama's lees.
I'm writing that down. AKA, I'm knocking on some doors. No, I'm not. I'm saving everything but these hoas. Will Jehovah's Witness.
See, I don't make the cross no more. I make the W.
You You make the
Will
W?
Overs.
Okay.
Yeah, Will Over. Yeah.
Have you taken the opportunity to accept the teachings of the great Will Hover's witness?
Every day.
With a small donation of $49.95,
Nope.
we will sit outside of your op's house and tell you the whereabouts.
It's fucking wild. Sit outside your
We have gentlemen and females over 32 years old ready to pee in a cup for you, so you don't have to get knocked on your probation.
You know what I mean? Them shits come out of nowhere, them tests.
We will also fight your baby father for a fee.
He will fight your baby
It's not
father.
a weed thing, you know.
I'm in Canada, but I don't speak French, nigga.
Listen, if you need if you just slide a couple of dollars into the Patreon, we might lay the smackdown once.
But this whole fight shit, leave that for them YNs, nigga. I might pop the nigga. But
I got
this whole fight shit, no.
I got a story about how my dumbass decided to fake a kidnapping out back of my school when I went to Wisewood and shit, just to get away from this girl. And that shit went south quick.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'll tell you about that story, though. I'll tell you about that story.
I mean, we are on air. Keep telling.
well, I
keep
gotta finish
telling.
my AKA.
That sounded wild as shit.
Yep. Let him do his AKAs. I need this story of my life.
AKA, my mouth is a curse, but my tongue is a blessing. The shorty acts up, I'm a teacher that lesson. The silver tongue gorilla.
Whoa, problematic.
The problematic child, yes.
It's problematic.
The problematic child, aka Mr. Respectfully. I bring the smoke in many flavors. Young Shisha, Harry Hookah. I just gotta let everybody know right now the habitual line stepper merch.
Yep, the hats are out.
There you
The hats are out.
Forest Lawn Kids. I don't know
I
if
made
y'all
sure I
can see this
yelled
shit.
that.
The Forest Lawn Kids tee. Forest
FLK.
Lawn Kids, FLK. They
Yep.
out now.
You want to know what's crazy?
Respectfully had to be showing up today. So you could go online, you can hit me up. I got something for you. Hit me up.
I'm still here. I'm still here. This
You on the edge.
nigga got a Forest Lawn Kid shirt on, living in the bougie ass side of the city.
Hey,
and I'm still here, nigga.
Listen, EJ and myself have too many LA hats in Western Canada for me to
Put your
carry.
address online out here.
He does that shit, right? He does that shit.
No, hold up. I'm not in Forest Lawn.
He lives at 525 Forest Lawn Boulevard.
Yeah, keep your house
Yeah.
to yourself.
5254. Exactly what this nigga said is my address.
525 Forest Lawn Boulevard, Forest Lawn, Canada.
My postal
FLA
code is
2T6.
Postal code is 49311.
Boom, boom, boom. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's week?
It was great. WrestleMania was good.
Good.
You know me.
Mine was solid, solid, chilling. I went and saw the Mike movie with the fam. I know we ain't gonna talk about it on this pod or wait till y'all see it. But
we're gonna wait till next week because that's
wait
when
till everybody sees it. But yeah, no, good times, man. Good times.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to wait till I see it to talk about it, we're gonna be talking about it during the sequel.
We're gonna be waiting
the
for a
streaming
minute.
days. I'm all Michael Jackson Doc out.
You gotta make here's the thing though. You gotta make sure if he's gonna see the Michael movie, you gotta invite him there first.
Yeah,
If you don't
and it has
invite
to
him,
be it can't be snowing.
yeah, it can't be snowing.
So I gotta wait a few.
And no, it can't snow. It can't snow within that 3 days because he'll still use the snow as the excuse if it snowed within the 3 days. And there's got to be cheeseburgers at the theater.
Yeah. Oh no. If there's cheeseburgers at the theater, that's a definite positive. But at the end of the day, nigga, I could find a cheeseburger.
I'll get one on the way.
I've gone to barbecues and pulled the cheeseburger out my pockets. Like, are you gonna eat? Yeah, I'm gonna eat. But this is pre-barbecue cheeseburgering.
He's pre-gaming at the barbecue.
Cheeseburger. I'm telling you, cheese. I don't know what it is, man. Ever since I was a kid, I love me some motherfucking cheese. Y'all saw me DJing with a cheeseburger in my hand.
That was wild. Yeah.
Yo, that was crazy. I seen him. I was like, this nigga is not.
You ain't joking, man.
Right? I'm still trying to figure out a good shirt, like a good design for a shirt that involves cheeseburgers and shit. So it's gonna come.
We just gonna write the track.
Are you Do you want to? So we'll talk about Michael next.
I'll wait. We can wait because I know Thaddy watched it the same day I watched. He watched it a few hours later. So
So y'all went together?
Nigga, you saw in the group chat that he said he was about to go see it.
I know. I'm just fucking with you niggas.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas is active in the group chat. Like
I just know Thaddy's got a habit of doing things with men that he should be doing with women.
Oh Jesus.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Hey, happy Valentine's Day.
That was wild. Listen, EJ, I'm gonna tell you right now before you jumped on, he was talking about how he doesn't think that friends should shoot the dozens because it might get taken somewhere it shouldn't. And then this nigga just came on public broadcast and said,
hey man, I gotta give him something to shoot at me with, nigga. We always agreeing against you, nigga. So I just gave him something to shoot. I just gave him something to shoot at me with now.
Yeah, y'all niggas always after me.
You gave big African something to come after you with. That's not a good idea, my guy.
And this motherfucker's got AKs.
He's coming for you.
He told you his AKs. His AK. Yeah, and he paid $6 American for that bitch.
So, real big. I want to give a big shout out first and foremost to Nikki Louise. She hit me.
Shout out Nikki Louise. I just seen her.
She hits me up this morning. So it was just talking about how she was cracking up during the last pod, and I said, "Oh, thank you for listening." She's like, "I always listen." What do you mean? So, and she's watching right now. Actually, I just saw that too. So, big shout out to Nikki Louise. She's been in the game and been in the industry and been putting on for the city, and showing the city love and bringing Calgary to everywhere else in Canada for a minute. And I just like to say she's a dope ass rapper, a dope ass entrepreneur, and I put her on game.
Here's what's funny.
I introduced her to hip hop. I introduced her to rap. I put the pen and the paper in her hand, and ever since then she's been flowing. So I'm not even gonna take credit for it.
And when you say flowing, bro, you're not even playing. You're not playing. You're not one of the top female MCs in this fucking country, if not the game. Like I'm not even lying. And y'all got a crazy Nikki Louise story. When I got out of prison, the first time.
Oh shit! Here we go.
No, the first time I got out of prison, bro, and I just got brought on to this show.
Hold on. This nigga said the first time he got out of prison. There's been multiple release dates for this nigga.
He's laughing like he's just finding this out.
Why you acting like
this? Wait, like he's just finding this out, bro. Like nigga, what did they? Can I ask? Can you tell that? I have no. That's the thing with me though, nigga. My life is an open book, nigga. I ain't hiding shit.
I know. Like, it's just good for potting. You just let it run. That was fun.
So
we know.
She's like, where the fuck? So I did the show, and she heard me, and she's like, yo, where the fuck have you been? And I was like, well, prison, I guess. Like, and I don't know. Like, ever since then, me and her just been real cool. But the story is just the way she asked the question, where you been, and the way I answered. You had to be there to like hear it, and it's a crazy story to me. Maybe not to anybody else, but ever since then, me and Nikki been tight, and then the connection goes deeper because Trey was one of like the first studios I ever linked in. Yeah, shout out, you know what it is, but like, yeah, guy, like hip hop runs deep in the city, and when you really look at the veins of it and the meat and the bones of where it came from, bro, like, and we're all still here, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, it's crazy how like
I'm not trying to look at the
stories and all your stories, doesn't matter if it's positive or negative, you somehow find a reference point to prison.
Right?
Like pretty much every pod.
My adult life for a long time was a whole lot of fucking up.
No, I know, but it's dope that you still, you know what I mean? You find that reference point. There's no like shame or nothing in it. It's just real.
The fact that if I didn't go there. And the fact that I don't know if I'd be.
You think you'd be dead? Real talk?
Maybe. Yeah. I was doing a lot of drugs. I was doing a lot of dope, and I was not caring where my life was.
Where your life was going to end up.
You know what I mean? As long as I had money in the pocket and a full pipe, that was on some bullshit. But yeah, that was how I was. That's how I was thinking, bro. Like. So, like, you know, I mean, if anybody, even if there's any kids listening out there, young niggas listening out there, every decision you make will affect something you do 20 years down the road. 100%.
So to wrap up the first part, because I got something to say about that. To wrap up the first part, yes, I've known me and Louise been rocking since before we were legally able to buy liquor. You know what I'm saying? Writing songs on the back of pizza boxes and shit. So big up to Nick and Louise. I always appreciate the support, and we're gonna definitely have her on the show very, very, very soon. Number one. Number two, we got to talk about that murder, because at the end of the day, you a success story when it comes to being heavy in the game, getting caught up by the game, and then escaping that shit. I wouldn't say unscathed, because I think all of us are scathed in some sort of a way. So you got so is this a story that you're wanting to tell, or like hit me to that?
Like I said, I'm not. My life is an open book. I don't hide. Right. So, is there a question you wanted to ask?
No, I know all the answers. And I want these questions. Number one, I know all the answers. Number two, there's questions I want to ask, but I don't think I want to ask them publicly. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you've been my nigga since at the same time, but since before I think all of us been niggas since before we could legally buy.
In Jamaica, when it's at primary school,
you know, around my family, we would have said knee high to a grasshopper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, end of the day, yeah, I still always have questions and shit like that, but sometimes it's like, I don't want to, unless I ask you the question privately, like, you can ask that on the pod and shit like that. Because I mean, at the end of the day, but I don't want to have questions about prison or nothing like that. Because
I got caught up. Is what happened.
You got caught up, but you got out. There's a lot of motherfuckers out there right now that we know that we came up with that got caught up and are still up, or got caught up and now we have to bury them. There's a day where we have to say we miss you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want to get off that somber point, but yo, big up to you for getting past that shit. I think that's dope as fuck.
I appreciate y'all niggas.
No, 100.
Yeah. I didn't do it alone though, because like I came back to my life, and my niggas was just like, all right, this nigga back, and then like nothing changed.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like some niggas. There's a few niggas that were like, you know how they act. They better than everybody. Right. So while you down, they kicking you, but then they see you after you get better and they act like they never kicked you. You know what I mean?
You know what's even wilder to me, like that's wild as fuck. Like that's truly shows how somebody feels about you for real. But it's like the motherfuckers that when you're down, they act like they're supporting you and trying to bring you back up. Yeah. And then when you make it out of whatever, it seems like they have animosity and look at you as lesser.
You
know what I'm saying? Because you went through that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even like
it makes you stronger.
Like if a motherfucker's kicking me while I'm down, okay, I understand that shit. It's an easy target. You know what I'm saying? I'm down. Like shit, you kick. They don't say kicking me while I'm floating.
It's funny.
You know what I'm saying?
Right? They're not kicking you while you up or any of that shit. They're trying to latch on while you up.
But that holding that shit against a motherfucker, like I've always felt like that's a female trait to hold something against somebody. Like I understand when a woman digs up stuff and holds it against you and shit against you as her man and stuff like that. Like y'all married, y'all know how it is.
Yeah,
women walk around with shovels, and I understand that, and I'm here for that. There's a lot of things about a woman that I enjoy that I'll take that little piece of suffering for. But when your nigga does it, it's like that's how you always look at it.
About a woman you love, because I ain't taking it from any woman. It's about a woman you love, bro.
Love is a loose word, nigga.
No,
love is a loose word.
It's loose. It's loose when it comes to like that outside shit.
Nigga, I'm taking it from a lot of women I thought I loved. I'll tell you that much. Because love feel different when you actually feel that shit. Like, sometimes you get to a certain age and be like, oh, this is love. I get it.
For me, the whole thing of being, I don't know. I just always felt that like when it came to like that, on the somber point, like you said, we'll get off this shit in a minute. But I loved my people. And I knew that I was doing something that my people didn't agree with. So I never really tainted them with that. So I stayed to myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, ask Will what I told him when I seen him at the train station.
Am I allowed to tell that story?
You know what? Fuck it. Tell the story.
Right, tell the story. I'm going to tell the story. So this is 2000 and something. It's early 2000s, right? Maybe early to
like 05, maybe
something
mid.
Like that, right? Mm. And I'm on the train downtown on my way up to my 9 to 5. Like I'm the one nigga that was like in the trenches, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna get a regular job because I'm the nigga that just was popping out kids. I couldn't afford to do shit except for work, so I had to get a job quick. So I'm on my way to my 9 to 5 office job, and you look over, and if anybody know Mason, if anybody know murder,
and you can even exactly, I was gonna say, tell them what they used to call me. That's why I knew I was going to jail.
If anybody knows murder, I still call you that. My kids still call you Uncle Murder. Calm down. Why is his name Murder, Daddy? Just calm down. That's grown up shit. But if anybody that knows Murder, you know who Murder is if you see him walk. Murder got that one walk. You know what I'm saying? If you see someone walking away, you look over, be like, that's murder. Because he got that. He's like George Jefferson with dreads. That's how this nigga walked down the street. Right?
So, funny too. No,
he's laughing because he's like, yeah, that's true.
Hold up, though. Hey, yo, Daddy at Onyx pulled me aside and says, listen, nigga, I got to ask you something. He's like, I know you in the business and I know it's your life and passion, but do you always walk like a wrestler? And I'm like, yeah. I just walk.
So I see this nigga come up like, hey, murder, what's up? And he sees me, and there was like a pause, and I'm like, this can't be beef. Me and this nigga never had beef, but I'm like, now it feels weird, that pause. And there's like, you could see the contemplation, and then he walked over a lot slower and shit. I'm like, yo, what's up? What's happening? Da-da-da. We got to link up one time. He's like, this is it. I don't know. I'm paraphrasing. This was like years ago, like 20 years ago. But he's like, can't do it. I'm on the rock. I'll see you when I'm better. And then he's gone. I was like, I stood there flabbergasted for 3 trains, nigga. 3 trains. I'm just like,
what the fuck?
And this is before the internet. This is like when cell phones cost money at that time of the day. So I couldn't call nobody. I couldn't post nothing. I'm like, did this nigga just say he was on rock? And then he's gone. And then gone. And then the next I heard the nigga was in prison, then he was out, then he was in, then he was out, and I was like, okay, cool. And then I don't even know how this saw. I think this nigga just hit me up one time. He's like, listen, I'm sober and I'm married. Let's hang out or something. I don't even know how me and this nigga hung out after the fact.
No, here's what's crazy. Yeah. Me and you linked up because I got out. And then I immediately linked back up with Chain, shout out Chain Reaction, shout out Black Rose, wherever you guys are, we hope you're doing good. Please. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, I linked back up with those guys. They were working at 100% legit, Chain was. And we got put on, we got put on a show. It was the UFC, I don't know. Sugar Rashad was still fighting, so it was way back. It was like the UFC 105 after party show at the Silver Dollar Casino. Remember that? And that's when I first saw you after I got out of prison. And then
I was there?
Yeah, you were there. He was drinking heavy again. We all know Will is drinking. We ain't gonna get that up. Will had drinking like how I had smoking.
This nigga said had. I'm over here with a whole fucking 260.
Hey man, we're both fucking here still. But anyway, and we linked up there. Shout out Licky Louise. Shout out Nina Million. Everybody was there that night. It was a good night. And
what was I doing?
Just there, just supporting,
drinking.
Just supporting and drinking.
I'm tired of you niggas.
It was a casino, you're probably gambling too, so whatever.
No, I don't gamble. No.
The one addiction he said no. The 2 addictions he said no to. Rock and gambling. Yeah, everything else is all good though. Well, not everything, but you know what I'm saying.
Nigga, what are you painting here? Just tell the fucking story. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
This was mostly Appleton's.
This nigga addicted to heroin and alcohol.
This was mostly Appleton's, just to let the crowd know. I am talking shit out my ass. Some of it is true. Some of it is Fat Joe. So, anyways.
You're a wonder to fucking edit. Let me just tell you that much, nigga.
As I'm saying. Anyways, we linked up there. And yeah, you're right. I think we disconnected after that. And then I went back to prison. I went back in because this nigga's right, in and out. I went back in. I came back out, got married to this wonderful queen I'm with now. And I don't know how we linked. It was a phone call. It was a random phone call. I don't know if I called you or you called me.
I don't even know if it was a phone call, if it was like Facebook and blah, 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 blah. And then we just started when I was with when I was with the last before not the last, because I think there's like 2 or 3 in between.
Yeah.
But let's say 2 or 3 ago, and we hung out heavy, and then that whole shit went down with the short man and the bus driver.
Yes.
And then there was some stuff, and then that was like a whole thing where motherfuckers wasn't fucking with motherfuckers, so I kind of distanced myself from everybody.
We just said fuck it.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck this. Niggas is shooting at niggas. I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
I'm backing out, but then this nigga and our other homie, King Khan, big up to my nigga King Khan.
Big up Khan.
They kept reaching out. I kept hanging out with them because them niggas was like, yo, what do you do? They kept reaching out to niggas to hang out and shit. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know what the point of this conversation was though, but we just know
I lost it too. I won't even front.
Yeah, I'm done. Anyways, motherfuckers. Shout out to Agina, My cousin Agina, all the way up from Kansas City.
For reminding us that we're not
Missouri.
making any fucking sense again.
Yeah, she's like, what's the topic? Girl, we don't know.
You know,
We don't know, but we here. It's black excellence.
Hey, man.
The topic is black excellence.
It's your people keeping you fucking straight. That's what it is. She's like, you out in public right now, nigga. Calm down.
Nah, she a Capleton. She a Hayes. She knows what.
That's what I'm saying. She's trying to keep us straight in public right now, nigga. We know it.
All right, so I'm gonna let y'all look at the Trello. Y'all pick something from the Trello. What y'all want to talk about first?
No, we're gonna.
Y'all want to talk about Russell Brand?
No. We're gonna segue from what we were just talking about,
right?
Into the exact same shit that you posted in the Trello about.
Nigga, I posted more in Trello than y'all did all.
Lean with it, rock with it.
Okay,
it's about motherfucking crack.
So I'm watching
and lean.
So the dude from Franchise Boys came out and said it wasn't about that. But I saw on this podcast, I don't know who these two Negroes are, but they was talking about how lean with it and rock with it. If you listen to it, it doesn't make sense. Maybe the lean and rock, but there's no dance. It's not a dance. It's not anything like that. But the song "Lean with It, Rock with It" is all about what they like to do when they party. They like a little lean with it. And they like a little rock
with it. And me being the one nigga that didn't catch it is wild.
I never caught that.
I never caught that either.
But I was leaning with it and rocking with it, so
That's real, eh?
So that's why I'm saying me not catching it is wild.
So you crazy.
So I want to know if there's any I don't even know why I posted that. I don't even know what the question would be like.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about
so this? Is like that's legit what that song was about. Like
well, they came out. That's what
that's
what these two brothers said. But the one dude from the Franchise Boys said it's not about that. But I kind of think it is. Like maybe not rock, but you know how they doing that. Niggas be out there talking about smoking wet and everything.
I'm reading the lyrics now because I never knew the lyrics. I'm reading them right now just because I had to. I had to. Yeah.
He lying.
He lying.
He's full of shit.
The dude who said it's not about things. They say a couple things in there.
So it's not.
I'm higher than a plane, so a nigga really loose, and I can lean with it, and I can rock with it, and if you got a friend, she gotta suck the cock with it. Right. But I don't know. It sounds like they slipping in some higher shit, some loose shit, some lean shit. Yeah.
That was what made me laugh about that is like when EJ's reading it and you can see I'm sorry.
I tried to pause on the last.
Yeah, he's like, I'm sorry I have to say this part. Like he felt it was such a wholesome moment. He's like, and then you guys.
That's what adulting.
I'm trying to not read the lyrics. Like
that's what adulting entails, though. That's what adulting entails, though. Like we're adults now, so we're like we see some shit and we're like, yeah, I could say that with nothing at 17 and not feel nothing about it, but should I?
But you know what that reminds me of? Like, there's a lot of songs. There's a lot of songs from like the 70s and shit where you listen to it and you're like, yo, this was about that,
bro. I've heard some Teddy Pendergrass that's like, how come this nigga is not charged? Yeah. Like he has been like, bitch, get over here. like whoa. Like Teddy Pendergrass was aggressive. Like aggressive. Turn like what?
I don't think I've ever heard him say.
So was Mike. Mike had some times too where he was aggressive too.
No, it's like what was that one joke? It was Steve. No, Cedric the Entertainer. He was like, he tell a girl to turn off the light. He starts slow. He's like, turn off the light, and then she doesn't do it, and then he's like, turn off the light. Yo, Cedric, he killed that bit. Shout out to
That's funny. Man.
70s music is real though. It's real. That's the thing. It's real.
All right, so that was a great topic. I put it in there, but I'm thinking even through the whole week, I'm like, what are we gonna? Is there songs that? Yeah, what am I gonna say with that? Like we listen to music where the songs are not they're not as coded as they used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like
they're not as coded, bro. There's some songs that we thought were the shit that made zero sense.
Next, let's talk about Next. Was that Too Close?
Too Close?
Yeah. Right. So this whole song is about this man trying to hide an erection while he's dancing with this female.
Yeah.
Like the songs were weird.
Literally.
And that wasn't.
And we was out there dancing. We all dancing like a motherfucker.
We were all dancing and singing that shit at like 15. Like that shit was regular.
Right? Yo, here's the thing. At 15, that shit's relatable.
Well, they made
at 15, that shit's relatable because you remember the binder trick? Because we all been in high school, the binder trick, you hiding with the binder. Nigga, get out of here.
Well, I don't know. I know what you're saying, but I don't know what you're saying.
All I'm saying
That's
is
impossible.
At 15 years old, I was more experienced than I should have been. Let me tell you that.
Yeah, the music helped.
There was also that.
The music
It didn't
helped.
hurt. It didn't hurt.
There was also that.
I didn't have parents in the household at 15 years old. I was one of those emancipated niggas.
Yeah.
So,
That's what happens when you're
so I don't know.
youngest
The
is
only
30.
binder trick I knew was hiding the magazine. Like that's
Your youngest is 30, nigga. Let's just
my
keep it.
youngest is 30.
Man
is ridiculous.
Yo.
So not too long ago, Drake put a huge giant ice sculpture in downtown Toronto. And it was a promo for his new album, Iceman. It got broken into like it was supposed to, and a stream
That's what the
pulled
plan
out.
was, right?
Yeah, I think it was the plan. Yeah, I say broken into because I've been drinking. I don't know what to say about that.
Well, the only way you get into a freak frozen ice thing is to break into it, unless you wait.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think the plan was to let it wait.
Shit.
They probably like did the math and like all this ice will melt by the 15th, and then anyways, long story not as long. Drake's new album Iceman is coming out May 15th. How do y'all feel about Iceman? Y'all waiting on this? Did the Drake versus Kendrick kind of sway you away from light skin greatness?
I have two things to say. One, this
nigga never has just two things to say. Keep going.
No, two things to say. One is this has the potential to be the greatest Canadian hip hop album of all time.
Right.
One. Okay. And two, Kendrick fans have yet to tell us why they hate Drake, and Drake fans have yet to tell us why they hate Kendrick.
Right.
So to me,
They basically just hate on each other's music at this point.
Yep.
Like now they just say that other artist sucks, so they try to downplay the other artist's talent. He's trash.
yeah, and it's like and here's what I got to say to you: if you're a fan of hip hop music, if you're a fan of music in general that comes from black people, period, any culture, to sit there and say Drake is trash, those three words are an insane fucking statement to make. You need help and you need to talk to somebody.
You need help?
No. This is just me being 100% legit.
Oh, shit. That's funny, dog.
Because this is no. As a musician, there is no way you can look and deny Drake's greatness. And he's not an industry plant. He's not manufactured. He's all that fucking bullshit.
Yo, for the record,
No,
that's
there's
5 things you've had to say now. You said you had 2.
So let me enter.
No, I just elaborated on the last one.
Let me interject real quick. I agree with you, and I just want to add, even if he was an industry plant, I mean, corn looks like corn because the industry had to do something with it, and corn is delicious. So at the end of the day, if he's an industry plant, he's at the point where it's like he's a welcomed industry plant. Thank you, industry, for planting this.
This guy.
This was at the same time. I think Carrot Top was making movies.
And thank you for planting that seed in Canada.
Hey, yo.
There you go. No, I think this is probably the most anticipated Drake album that I could think of. It's definitely the one I'm most anticipating just because of what happened and the way he responded to what happened. And the way there's the whole court situation too, and just everything behind it. So I'm very interested to hear how he comes out, how the album comes together, and what he's got to say on it. And I expect it to be fire. To be honest, like I'm not the biggest Drake fan per se. I like his music in terms of club music or music that's enjoyable, but I don't listen to Drake personally on a one-on-one basis when I'm just chilling.
I do think the track list is fake.
I listen to.
Yeah, the track list is definitely fake.
I do think the track list is fake. That's
But
been
it got us
released.
The one that was released, I don't think we know what's going to be on this album.
No,
they've
no,
kept that shit real tight.
Yeah.
You know his fanboy academics, and I will say is his fanboy. I don't know if he thinks that as a diss or not, but he loves Drake, so you got to be a fanboy. He will when he says the track list, then I'll believe that track list.
Yeah. I put the track list out. I knew it was fake, and I put it from the smoke, and I said if this is real, then da 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 da. It got us a lot of clicks, so I'm happy about that.
You got some traction. That's dope.
I think that now this is a hot take. I think that losing the battle to Kendrick is more beneficial to Drake than it would be if he won. Because Drake is bad. I think that this puts Drake back in that underdog, quote unquote, position. Now he's definitely not an underdog. Drake is a powerhouse.
We know that, yeah.
He lost every battle that he's come up against. He's been perceived as the winner. Yeah, I think losing this battle is putting him into that underdog. Yeah, except the first Pusha one. I think
the thing with Push though is the Push battle didn't get as big as like him and Meek and him.
I don't think he ever was perceived as the winner. I think it was perceived like just going separate ways, and people were cool with it. Like no one was like, "Where are you going?" They were cool with them going their separate ways.
Yeah. And so, I think with perception with that one, even with that one, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know who won that one. And I think that might be this consensus where it was just like, it wasn't even, I don't even think that was like a back and forth battle. I feel like that was just like
two shots were fired and then just left it at that. Yeah.
And the Kendrick battle was good for Kendrick, of course. But I feel like it was better for Drake. It's better for Drake because we're anticipating this Iceman album. We're anticipating Drake to get back to Drake, to rappy Drake.
And I'll keep it up. Yeah,
he does like. I feel like, and this is gonna sound like I'm glazing, but I feel like when Drake's in his bag and it's motherfucking album time, he does some really cool artsy, dope shit.
That release concept was genius. Just even if you think it was corny, whatever, like if you think it's all eyes on me, whatever, it got people talking, and it was unique, and we haven't seen it done like that before. That was the anticipation. To the anticipation, the nigga wasn't even telling you, yo, when the shit gets brought out, you gonna get the album, like now you're gonna find out. So that's like he's showing you how much people want to know what he's doing.
And there's only one other artist I know that moves on a artsy level. Because that was real artsy. I don't know how else to say it. Like that was real artsy. And the only other person, motherfucker, that I know that moves on that level, on that high of an artsy level, is Hove.
Okay. Yeah.
And if you want to go outside, if you want
Kanye too.
Yeah, Kanye. Right. And if you want to go outside of hip hop, you get people like Lady Gaga would do some shit like that. Yeah. Like Adele would do some shit like that.
I want to say on that though, for real, but
that's artsy shit.
I feel like it shows a high level of confidence too. Because could you imagine you do that shit and people are so done with you that they're like, so. And they just leave this big ass block, and you know what I mean.
They keep adding ice.
Here's the thing: is
people start stacking snow on top of the bitch and shit.
Right? People have to stop acting like
that's confident. Like people are gonna like rush and bring out blowtorches and like
you're big. Yeah, you're big. The only other person I think could put a block of ice in the fucking in anywhere and have people go rush and melt it.
Rush to it.
Two people in history I can think of. One is Michael Jackson and fucking Taylor Swift, and maybe Elvis Presley.
Oh, Mike, they would have used their own hand.
Bro, they would have ran that shit through with a bulldozer to get at that shit.
Fucking teeth.
You know what I mean? They would have been.
Fucking David Blaine would have walked through that ice and pulled that shit out of the side.
Mike, that shit wouldn't be allowed.
So, like, with that being, like, people have to understand, Drake is huge. Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say this out loud in public. If it wasn't for Drake, Kendrick would have never headlined the Super Bowl. Remember me tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what? Who was in the Super Bowl last year? We all watched it together, but
I get it. I get it. But what I'm saying is the headline.
No. But I know I agree with you. But who was the two teams playing?
Bad Bunny.
The teams.
Oh, the teams that played it. The one that just happened.
Yeah.
That was Seattle and New England.
New England.
And Seattle won, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Seattle wouldn't have won the Super Bowl if it wasn't for New England.
True that.
You feel what I'm saying? So you have to have, and this is me agreeing with what you're saying and putting that into
into context.
Every protagonist needs an antagonist.
An antagonist, but not even every protagonist needs an antagonist because Seattle went through a whole series of antagonists to get to there. Every superhero needs a super villain.
Yeah.
Every super win to play that Super Bowl, you needed someone at par with you. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
If Kendrick was going at gunplay from Maybach Music, no.
Yeah, I get it. Like, but
you
there was no.
Saying?
It's almost like there was no like.
I feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, the LL Cool J and Cannabis. heated off, but that wouldn't have put
That didn't catapult LL to anything.
anywhere. But if Cannabis would have won, that would have put him over the top. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree with you 100%. That I don't think Kendrick needed Drake to get to the Super Bowl, but at that point, because he
needed a proper antagonist.
He needed a proper antagonist, and the only person that was at that high of a level. Right?
Because you got to
be and I think that kind of flipped it on him. Now we're looking at Drake being seen as the underdog, and this is, I feel the same with you guys. This is like one of the most anticipated albums that's coming out. Now, me being light skinned from Canada automatically puts me on
from East Coast.
Now, hold up though. Now, if we're gonna put this in like comic talk, because I love this shit. If we're gonna put this in comic talk,
yes, sir.
Who's the Thanos to Kendrick? Because we're gonna say that Drake was the lowkey that caused the Avengers movie. We had a bunch of movies that led up to Loki being the main antagonist of the Avengers movie, right?
Right.
So then we had a bunch more movies that led up to Thanos being the main antagonist of the Infinity Saga, right?
Right.
So Kendrick needs a Thanos, because if he
that was Drake.
No, that was his Loki. That was Avengers. Who's the Infinity War? Who's gonna come through and like? Because we technically
let me put it like this. After Infinity War, which was the climax of that saga,
the snap. When we cut Thanos' head off.
Okay, let's say after Endgame.
Endgame. Sorry, I said it.
Endgame is the climax of that run.
Who's gonna cut Kendrick's head off?
But the thing is like nobody's gonna, because it's not who's gonna cut Kendrick's head off. To me, if I'm taking it wrong, let me know. You're asking who is the Thanos to Kendrick? Who's Kendrick gonna cut the head off?
I asked it wrong, but like you know what I'm getting at. So
I feel like that was the end of that saga. It was Kendrick and Drake, and that saga's over. Kendrick is
Kendrick
Thanos. Had his run, but the thing with Kendrick is he's not the type to continuously put out music.
True.
Kendrick does things on his own time. Yeah. Everything he puts out is dope, except for the High Steppers or whatever it is. Mr. Morale, it wasn't my favorite album. But to this day, To Pimp a Butterfly, front to back, runs heavy on every single playlist I have. I have a Swiss playlist of Swiss church songs, and To Pimp a Butterfly is on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like I decode To Pimp a Butterfly to niggas that I don't even know, that I just met.
Bro, I have a metal playlist, and I've made sure that Mad City and To Pimp a Butterfly is on my metal playlist.
The shit is that dope, right? But I feel like
so I can hear that.
Kendrick had his run, beat Drake, and it's not even like he had something to prove, but that's his, okay, good. Now I'm gonna go back, and now that motherfuckers know, don't fuck with me. I am capable of what you say I'm not capable of.
Yeah.
I can get to the heights that you say I can't get to. And now I'm just gonna continue to do things on my own fucking time. Whereas Drake now is coming out and saying, okay, I'm human. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the machine that everybody thought I was when it comes to this rap game.
Oh, I hate
so I'm gonna put out Iceman. I'm gonna let motherfuckers know that I may be human, but I'm superhuman. I took some super serum.
You think he's gonna make any references to the bullshit?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't think you'll say a word.
He had the whole industry jumping on the coattails of someone who's winning a battle and half of these motherfuckers, you gave them their number one
platform.
I'd be saying some shit too.
I'm interested. Yeah, I'm interested.
So you think everybody's getting it?
Like, could you imagine?
Right back up.
You was with your baby mother from like 15 years old, and every move she made was off of your guidance, and you put her in a position to be all right, and then y'all broke up, and she got with some nigga that was at just a lower level than what you put her at, and then she come out and just start talking shit about you?
Oh, yeah.
You gonna say some shit. It's like, what are you talking about? You can't say you're better than me if I put you in your position.
Yeah, I'm curious if he addresses Ross, because I felt like Ross just was way out of line. The shit that he was saying and the way he was going about it.
I like how he addressed Ross on, what was it, dropping Gimme 50. And to me, that was enough. It was like, bro, your first number one, nigga, I put it in your hand. Like, you know what I mean? Like, get out of here. So, yeah, so Ross, and the problem with Ross is so good at being what we need a rapper to be. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking weird. Like, when you, like he said, I can't remember how many podcasts ago, but if you went on like a video game of like Build the Rapper, you would probably build Rick Ross.
Or something.
Like, you know what I mean?
He fits a prototype for sure.
He fits the prototype of his voice, his look, his tattoos, the cars, like, you would build Rick Ross.
Oh, the ad-libs.
Yeah, like, so, like, that's the problem with Ross, is he's very good at what he does. And I don't hate Ross. I don't even hate the music. I don't hate the music he makes.
No, he doesn't make bad music.
I don't hate the fact that he was a prison guard. I don't hate none of that shit. And that's coming from a nigga who is a prisoner. Who was a prisoner. I don't hate the fact that he's it is what, nigga had a job. Oh my God. Like, you know what I mean?
He did some whole shit with Drake, though.
Yes, that's where he did some whole shit.
With the way he flipped on, like, you kicked it with him for years, you made music with him. And then you felt the whole time he was like a white boy to you, like, and you use it like a negative term too, like,
right? While you go on the fucking boat and hang out with nothing but white boys.
And I'm sure Ross, being on has a whole bunch of mixed kids around him. I'm sure he's got mixed homies. So like, to just talk to a nigga like that, like, I don't know, it just felt like
I can send you I can send you pictures of Ross right now with like 6 of my white friends, and he's the only nigga in the picture.
He's got to have white friends.
What are we talking about?
So
what are we fucking talking about? Get out of here.
Now let's keep in mind, like, oh no, I was gonna say this might be after that white dude punched him in the face in Vancouver, but I think it may have been.
No, he was saying the shit.
No, listen, I have pictures of him with my homie after that white dude punched him in the face, and he's in Miami with all bunch of white boys. So let him fucking.
So my thing is this: then is it Rick Ross doing this whole shit? Does that show his character? Because he's all good. He didn't say nothing when Drake was going against Meek.
Right? And Meek is Maybach music.
Yeah, that's a good.
He didn't say nothing with Jake with Push or anything like that, but he thought Kendrick was going to. He thought Kendrick was going to 50 Drake's Ja Rule, and then Ross was waiting for. He was opportunistic, saying, "I want to jump on this wave." And then when Kendrick takes Drake out the game, because he thought that's who the clear winner would be, and I'm gonna get put on some shit, and then
And it didn't work out that way.
I can see that. Yeah, I could see that. It looked like he was jumping on something that he thought was inevitably going to be like, this is the champ, and we're getting him out of here.
It's like when, like he said, Fifth
get him out of here.
Fifth was beefing with Ja, and it was a 50 and Ja beef, and then everybody on Aftermath decided that Ja Rule was the enemy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but it was like, now all of these wins. So with 50 and Ja, if Ja didn't say anything about Haley and get M and the rest of Aftermath involved in it now.
I can understand M.
Do you think 50 would have won?
Yeah. Yeah. Just because of the machine. Just because
of winning, yeah. And then M kind of helped just bury him.
And Rico didn't help.
Hello?
And Rico didn't help. You know what I mean?
And none of the rappers on Ja's side were really like throwing punches that helped. Like, he was pretty much by himself.
Ja was by himself because the rappers on Ja's side were just street niggas.
Yeah, like his homies were
they weren't battle rappers.
Nothing together. Like 50 had at least G Unit. Then he had, the Aftermath family.
My nigga's frozen.
Oh shit! I thought he was just tired of the.
Yo, it caught him on the I'm tired of this face.
That's crazy. For a good 5 seconds, I thought he was doing that shit on purpose.
Nope, he is froze.
I'm disconnected from the trailer. Am I off?
Yo, I'm gonna message the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him know he frozen because he's probably talking his ass off right now.
Shit.
But no, like, real talk, I don't. It's like those things where it's like that's one thing. I think 50 would have still won.
Sorry.
I think 50. There, he's back now.
No. Like, now he's chopping around, man.
There he goes. He's chopping his shit.
Yeah, I think my internet stay fucking up right now. I think I got Thaddeus's internet right now.
Yo, that's crazy.
I think what you need to do is have Thaddeus in his internet and combine it with yours.
Nigga, say Thaddeus one more time. Say Thaddeus again, nigga. Don't talk to me when you're saying Thaddeus with slurs. Don't.
Thaddeus?
No, you said that. Nigga, if this internet was
This
working
nigga's
properly,
whole
that shit
face
would have
is
hit.
slurring, and he thinks he can
I'm
talk
still
to
out
me.
this motherfucker.
He's
fucked
off
up.
right now.
This nigga whole face is slurring.
have
He think
anything
he talk.
learned.
Yes,
I don't
I'm
even
under the
know.
influence.
Yeah, it's rough right now. Damn.
Yeah, you stay right there, Froze.
Listen, so for the audio portion
One
of
of
it,
them
y'all keep
episodes
rocking.
that
If
we
it's
gonna
freezing
have
and
to
everything
laugh
like that, just y'all keep rocking with it. And
Hey,
it
no,
will
we
work
freezing. We
itself
just,
out.
But we can't hear you either.
we can't even hear you either. You was gone completely.
Like gone for a minute.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah,
this
it's-
picture,
it was cut
this
out.
fucking
Like everybody
picture that you
froze
put
up.
in the Trello.
Everybody froze up
What's
in this
this?
motherfucker. So I don't know what I missed. Are we back? Yo, fuck that shit. I'll fix it and fucking post it.
You know what? You didn't miss shit.
Gr-
You didn't miss
Gracie
shit.
Bond.
We are going to.
Yeah, let's move
Gracie Bond. She's an influencer. If you see her in my Trello, she's a very thick woman. Apparently, EJ, she's the one that has that
Yes,
condition.
that's what I was saying. It's not a condition. She lying.
Yeah, she has a condition. But she says that she pays an assistant $10,000 a month to help wipe her because she can't reach. And now this internet
He
is
got
really on my
edited, and it wasn't even
motherfucking
like he
nerves.
tried to edit.
I'm
Yes,
not
she has
happy.
an
You
assistant
can- what the
that she
fuck
pays
you doing?
$10,000 a month to wipe her ass. Now, to me, nigga,
Crazy.
that shit is just insane. I know this nigga's probably still talking because he can't even hear us right now. But what do you think, EJ? I think that's fucking crazy.
It's one of the craziest stories I've ever heard. There's a few things I'm wondering. Like, I don't know how that's possible. I guess she said it's a condition where abnormal amounts of fat grow in certain areas. I don't know. I don't know, man. Sure.
I get it, but like, come on, no, like
It's wild. And then I'm trying to figure out how. So she's making that kind of money just being bigger online that she can pay a motherfucker $11K a month to clean her backside.
so you just
Dog,
happen to
you
have
see-
this financially lucrative condition. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I don't know if it's a real condition, but listen, I'm jumping in the middle, but I think we're talking
Yeah.
about the same thing.
Yes.
Motherfuckers will pay monthly
That's wild.
to
He's
see
right.
that shit.
That's wild.
Let alone wipe it.
No, they
let
must be
alone
paying, they
wipe
must be
it.
paying heavy.
Now you getting paid to wipe it? No, you right. You know he's right. He's
No,
go ahead,
I'm
hit the
saying
button.
that she has money. She has money. She has
Like,
that. Like
crazy.
I've seen. I know girls that make. I know girls from where we're from that I talk to on a daily basis. Not like that. Whoever's listening, it's nothing like that. But at the end of the day, they make money off of OnlyFans.
Yep,
Money, like
these are
cake.
facts.
All right, Gracie. So
Would you?
I heard her say something along the lines, or I read something that she said something about.
Would you wipe an ass for $10K a month?
I'm saying $10,000 is a month is a good chunk of money.
And it's
That's-
not like a
well-
dude. It's not a dude. So
What is that? What is that a year? 120,000 a year.
yep,
Yeah.
That's a good tax bracket.
yep. And I mean, it's not a dude, and she ain't ugly. She's not.
So what do you got to
horrible.
do this like?
So it's like you
times a day?
helping.
That's
You
what I'm saying.
helping.
Like, are you just walking around with her? How often does she do it? What's her diet?
And is it like yeah? There's a diet. Diet's important. Like, and
What's her diet?
Do you eat a lot of curry? Do you eat a lot of
Oh
oxtail?
my
And,
God.
no, I mean, what
what's
do you
her-
mean?
what
What
are
y'all talk about? Like, yeah, I mean, you know I go on. You eat curry goat, you know I go on. Like, dog.
Right? If she has the flu, do I get to help her?
Do I get a helper?
Am I on call? Like, if I'm sitting in my house and she takes a shit at like 4 a.m, do I have to like leave?
wake up and wipe it?
Do I have to like? Is there a pager? Do I have to like leave and like? Oh shit! Come wipe me. Like,
Well, you gotta
like,
stay. You gotta stay somewhere in the close proximity.
no, these are important questions, bro. Like, what if you're at a festival? Like, you know what I mean? Like, do I gotta come wipe your ass in the porta potty? Like,
Is there like
these are real questions, bro.
No, these are fucked up questions, bro.
Apparently, your volume
Listen, is
dropped
there-
a
is
lot,
there-
Will.
Yeah, I know. I just picked it up. I can
All right,
see,
cool.
I can see that shit, nigga. This is when it comes to podcasting, the behind the scenes shit sometimes needs to stay there. What are the benefits? Like where I work, I get dental, I get health. Like if I'm wiping your ass and the finger slips, am I getting fired?
Does she? I mean, like, is there like? Is your man gonna get mad like at me wiping your ass? Like, is he gonna be like?
If you have a man, I ain't wiping your ass.
like,
That's what
right?
that nigga's supposed to do.
That's what he's supposed to do. So, like, what's this personal assistant shit? Like, you gonna get a smash out the deal at least? Like,
Now
is
my
there something
auntie, my auntie always told me,
This
and
is
she
crazy.
told me this, like my play auntie.
These are real questions.
If you know, my play auntie always told me when I was a kid, like a teenager, she used to say the bigger the ass, the harder it is to wipe. And that's always pointing me in the direction of where I am now. I want to know, would y'all take $10,000 a month to wipe, to be an ass wiper?
Oh shit!
We just went through
Mason,
this.
let's start with you. We did the stipulations. I'm not going through all the questions that we asked.
No, we went through this already. There's a plethora of questions that need to be asked
before you.
I only need the answer to one. I'll need the answer to one. Would you be a professional ass wiper? Would you be a professional ass wiper?
No.
My nigga said nope.
There's my answer.
Is there a number? Do you have a number?
Do I have a number that I would do that for? Yeah. Some life-changing money.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's got to be
generational type shit. If we're talking like,
and there's got to be benefits.
The benefits is the money.
The benefits is the money, but nigga, there's got to be some
money that'll change my whole life. Where I could look in the mirror and be like, yes, I wipe ass for a living, but it's okay.
But yeah, at the same time, it's like, do I have a shift? Am I permanently on call? Like, am I wiping ass at 4 a.m?
This is
like, am I clocking in? Am I clocking out?
No, it's not making it complicated. A job is a motherfucking job, nigga.
Your career. You're replacing your rap career with wiping ass.
Personal assistants have personal assistants have hours, nigga.
No,
they still got hours.
This is your job. You don't get to go rap no more.
Y'all ever seen The Devil Wears Prada? She didn't have hours.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, am I one of those assistants, or am I like, okay, we showing up to like, oh, you gonna be out here in public? Am I wiping your ass only at home? Am I doing it in public? Is there a, you know what I mean? There's got to be a number.
You know what that,
life-changing ass money, like he said.
You know what that tells me, though? You know what that tells me?
That she don't got no, man.
She don't got no. She tells me she ain't got nobody that loves her.
You got to pay somebody to wipe your ass. That's fact.
Or this is just another part of her marketing. This is why she makes so much money. She gets people to talk about all kinds of shit.
Nigga, I got the story off of World Star. This is 100% marketing.
Yeah, she's just smart.
I'm not wiping her ass for $1,000. I'm not gonna be an ass wipe because I mean at the end of the day,
life changing, bro.
For $10,000, it's got to be life changing. And when I'm at work and I feel like I don't want to be at work today, my first is like, well, at least I ain't shoveling the shit. So that's like my go-to words. Like I may think today sucks at work, but I'm not shoveling shit. Now, if I was wiping ass for a living, I don't have anywhere to go.
There's no down.
And when work sucks, work really sucks.
Yeah. I don't want to wipe ass today.
You know what I'm saying?
At least I'm not.
And I like ass. I like ass of all shapes and sizes. I like little ass, big ass, medium ass. I love ass. But you know why I like ass? Because I'm not in the midst of the dirtiest part of the ass at the dirtiest times. I feel like when you get to ass wiping and that's your job, you're going to desensitize and you may not like ass no more. And I don't want to grow up and live in a world where ass is not something that I enjoy anymore.
Thank you. I like ass. I'm just not okay with the practice of what ass does. And with ass, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know why I like strawberry ice cream? Because I don't eat it every day for dinner. So it's a treat. So ass is a treat. So now you in the
now you trying to fuck it up.
So if your job is wiping some girl's ass, and I'm not gonna weight shame or anything like that, because I think all shapes and sizes are beautiful. But if your job is to wipe an ass, and you come home and the girl's just like sitting there in a thong, you're just gonna be like, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I just seen
a bunch of baby, I love you, but I was just wiping ass all day. Work was hard. Like,
it's been a rough month.
I don't want to be traumatized by ass. How do what ass?
The boss was giving me shit. Like,
wow, the boss was giving me shit. You hear that? Take that to a whole new level.
No, he's not wrong though.
Shit.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
And
facts.
My next question is: is there a point where you could have so much money where you would pay someone to wipe your ass?
No.
Oh, fuck.
No, I just
on a regular basis, like you're fully capable of doing it.
Something got to be wrong with me.
You got to be medically,
something got to be wrong with me. That's it. That's my only answer. Something got to be wrong.
Yeah, hell no. There's some things that you always need to just do for yourself. I don't care how rich I get.
Yeah,
wipe my own behind.
How rich I get.
Yeah, there's just things you just that's me time. Like, I don't need a motherfucker in the bathroom with me. And I'm like, not like it's enjoyable me time. I'm just taking a shit. It's what it is. But it's
No,
still
taking
me.
this shit is enjoyable.
I get it. I get it.
It's
but
the most
just,
relaxing and
it's
peaceful.
me time. It's me time,
Shit.
bro. It's just like, yo, I'm in there. I'm just
Put on
like,
the
leave me
fucking
alone.
Certain things that
Leave me the fuck
purifier
alone.
and
Just
just
leave me the fuck alone. That's my leave me the fuck alone
There's
time.
even like certain meals, like if I gotta cook and shit, I'd get one if I was dang rich like that, but not 24/7 through every meal. Like there's certain things I want to make for my damn self. There's certain things that I like. You know what I mean? Like you don't mind that shit.
Now, yeah, you're right. We just fuck all that. That's our time. No, nobody's wiping my ass.
All right. All right, let's go into what else is important? What y'all want to talk about?
I'm gonna answer this question for you because there's a math and there's a science to it that you need to know.
What question?
That you put in the Trello, so I'm gonna answer it to you.
I put a couple questions.
Nigga, let me fucking finish the goddamn lead up, nigga.
This is the lead up.
God damn.
Like I know the three of us are talking to each other, but in actuality, we're kind of
life
talking
in
to the people.
storylines, nigga.
We're
I know.
talking to the people,
and you fucking it all up.
Nah, I'm here.
No. Let me talk to the people. I live my life in the storyline. I'm a professional wrestler. This is how we do. So just let me lead up and build. So I'm gonna answer this question.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
All right. So this Trello right here, he asked, "What is the plural for oxtail?"
Okay, so before we get into that, there's a reason why I put it. Don't look at me like that, nigga. Nigga, I'm a fucking engineer. You're a professional wrestler. I'm a fucking engineer, nigga. I engineer shit.
Spell it.
So
spell it.
Before we get
hurry up.
Huh?
I said spell engineer quick.
Before we get into that, there was a huge what are you talking? Why do you keep talking? There was a huge debate on the Joe Budden podcast in regards to the oxtail. This was hilarious. So I'm gonna play this for y'all motherfuckers.
Oxtail recipes, and that's why she's staying home.
Oxtail singular.
No, it's not. I Googled it the other day, and it's not.
The internet responded to you.
Really
No
is singular.
S. I just want to let you know.
It's singular-ish. Why he won't take knowledge from nobody?
My nigga, I Googled it. You won't either.
Don't say oxtails.
You not more important than Google.
Don't say
you
oxtails.
not smarter than the motherfuckers in the fucking dictionary.
That's
right.
Yo, when somebody disagrees with you, they can disagree with you, bro.
Don't say oxtails. That's it. Somebody that loves you is trying to tell you something.
I'm not taking Joe Budden's word over the dictionary's word.
Don't say it again.
Got you.
That's it.
I don't even
You
eat
can look
that
up
bullshit.
whatever dictionary you want. Don't say oxtails, and that's the fucking end of it, nigga.
No, it's not the end of it, nigga. I can say what the fuck I want, and I'm not gonna take your word
will sound
over the fucking
like
dictionary.
a
fucking idiot.
Fucking dummy.
Flat earther again.
Because I don't agree with you.
Because there's no S for oxtail. Oxtail is the plural of oxtail.
Joe, I don't give a fuck about oxtail or oxtail.
Is the plural of fish. Do we have to go to just plural shit? Why are you so defensive about no S being on oxtail?
You are being performative. And
no,
again,
I told you 70 times oxtail is oxtail, and you were fighting with me about it because you looked it up on Google.
No, I looked it up in the
Clearly,
dictionary.
your Google searches are wrong.
I looked it up in the dictionary. You
Your
fucking
Android is
idiot.
wrong.
Look,
don't say it again.
Look,
because you're not going to sound like a prodigy or whatever the fuck you was trying to get us to think you.
Like I said,
there's no S on it.
Yo, you.
Okay, so all right, so now before you go, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you live still. Mark, this is hilarious because they both arguing the same thing and losing their shits, which is hilarious. That's what I love about that show. That's what I love about our show. We do it all the time too.
That
but
is wild.
Mark Lamont Hill had a good point to where sometimes plural and how it is different. If you go to a store and there is two different displays of oxtail, you'd be like, these two oxtails, let me get those. But as soon as you chop those up and put them into the same pot, it's oxtail. When you serve it up, it's oxtail. But if it's like two separate, oxtails, because it's two separate things you're talking about it. But once you combine them joints and cook them joints up and serve them joints, it's oxtail. But Murder, I'm gonna let you go.
So
I'm gonna mute myself.
This is very simple. So like, Will was right halfway. Now, when you're talking about multiple oxtail, like in a display, you're gonna say oxtail them. There's no S. We
hold
don't.
on.
No.
Hold on.
Mute yourself again.
Let me interject. Okay. Listen, if you're not from the islands, you're not gonna say oxtail them because you'll look like
you're going to learn.
You look like a dummy. Dem.
No. You are going to learn, like how the English whites have learned.
Don't say that.
You are going to learn. Okay,
nah, man.
Remute yourself. Now, I'm not finished with my knowledge.
If you ain't from there, don't go there.
Now, once he says, he was kind of right on the like cooking it and the putting it into a pot. Now, the only time you would say oxtails is when you're trying to simplify your speech for a Caucasian. When you talking to any nigga in the world, any nigga, and you're saying, I have a plate of oxtail, you don't need to tell him that there's more than one in there. Because
that's
nigga,
what I said. Once
nigga,
they cooked it up and put it on the plate, it's oxtail.
And even without the cooking it up, what are you cooking? Oxtail. Not oxtails.
Nigga, don't
oxtail.
No, listen. This nigga just said even when you're not cooking it up, someone will say, "What are you cooking, nigga? What are you talking about?"
All right,
before it hits the pot, right?
Oxtail.
Before it hits the pot,
I'm about to cook some oxtail, not tails ever.
Never, because before it hits the pot, even when you're talking about what you're going to cook. Technically, it's in the pot because that's what you're going to cook.
Even what I'm talking about, what I'm going to buy to cook, oxtail may I go buy. I'm going to go buy some.
I'm going to go buy some oxtail.
Yeah.
Right. And if I see two displays, how come two display of oxtail there? Why don't I just put the two display together?
This guy work around the question.
There's no S's ever. There's no S's.
All the way.
There's no S's
work around the question.
There's no S. You don't.
There's no S ever.
In the culture, you don't.
No S ever.
Button was getting to. If you're in that culture,
if you're talking to white people, throw an S on there so they come.
Really drop
one at a time, please. One at a time.
Yeah, there's no S ever. If you're talking to white people, throw an S on there so they're comfy.
This guy.
You heard of the fuck guy.
If you're in the culture, you won't hear nobody say it with no S.
Right.
I've never in my
Joe
whole
Budden is 100% right.
I've never heard in my whole life growing up anybody use an S on it. And even the way Homeboy was trying to debate it, you could tell he was using it from like a person that is outside the culture trying to talk on it. Right? And he's trying to be technical. And Joe Budden is trying to tell him like, fuck the technicality, you trying to be with us. Oxtail is.
You're not changing our lingo. Period.
So let me ask. So now that's an important.
They're both right.
They're both right, but you're not changing our lingo.
That's an important thing that you said that you're not changing the lingo. But if people from outside the culture enjoy that dish so much and how they pronounce, they're not trying to change your lingo. Apart from this conversation, they was really just yelling at each other to convince each other. Whatever. Someone was trying to change somebody's mind.
Buddy was trying to change his lingo. He's telling him, "I don't want to hear you say that again." Like,
or else you're gonna sound stupid.
Saying don't say oxtail.
He's trying to save him. He's trying to save him.
But from what?
He said, "Look, somebody that loves you is trying to stop you from sounding stupid."
Sounding stupid to who?
To anybody else, you go say oxtails too.
That's a problem. Right there. Hold on. Right there, that's a problem. Right there, that's a problem. Let me finish. Let me go.
I think I probably agree with this.
That's a problem because let's say me. Okay, let's say me. I'm going into the store. I'm going to the butcher. Right? And I say I want to get those 3 oxtails right there. If that butcher looks at me like I'm an idiot, it's counterintuitive to accepting people to the culture. Because A, I'm not trying to change anything. And B, if I say it like that is plural, and you could try to not even try to educate. That's not even a talking point. You can't look at something that comes into your joint. You can't look at something that comes into your joint and be like, oh, he said it like this, so he's an idiot.
No, it's not about that though. And I think Budden's just an angry nigga, but at the same time, it's not about him. It's not going to cause a divide in the culture.
But you're saying to stop people from looking at you like you're an idiot.
What he's trying to do. What he's trying to do is just stop the nigga from getting roasted. It's just to me, it's friendly banter. Like,
No, for sure.
go ahead and say what the fuck you want. But he's just like, my nigga, in the culture, don't go to the Jamaican butcher man and ask for oxtails. Because the man might laugh at you. It's not like he's going to tell you, don't come back, I'm a blood clot store.
But would he laugh at you?
He won't laugh at you. He'll know that you're not a part of the culture.
Yeah. No, it's not even like he's going to laugh. But you know what I'm saying? It's like,
this guy's from foreign.
Yeah, it's not gonna. And
I feel like when you
divide.
think about someone's gonna laugh at you, if someo's gonna laugh at you because you said it like that, you're thinking that they're going to reject you from the culture. Listen, I went down to when I don't know, I can't remember if it was Island Beat, but whatever that Jamaican spot that used to be beside Ted's.
Yeah.
Way back in the day, and this girl ordered chicken roddy.
Yes.
We just said dog, yes.
Dog, I put my head down and went to walk away, and the lady behind the counter said to me, no, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. She told me not to reject this woman, this lady, this white lady,
which
that
is
I was
fine.
with, this white woman I was with, because she said it wrong.
Which is fine.
But that's black folk. So I feel how Joe Budden is being really he's being anti-black.
Joe's just an angry
because
nigga.
Black people, I've never once, and trust me, I grew up with nothing but I grew up in Calgary, Alberta. Nothing but niggas from the islands. Pick an island. I think there was 3 American niggas with me. You know what I'm saying? And I still can't catch patois. I still can't catch it. I'm 45.
What's wrong with you?
I'm too. We're from 2 different islands, but me and him can't
45, and still to this day, I'm like, pardon? Excuse me? Pardon? But I've never once had a motherfucker
he plays
reject me off of that shit. You dig what I'm saying?
They just will know you're there. That's all you just
they might even try and teach you. And that's black folk. That's black folk.
We still gonna giggle about it. But that's the whole joke.
Yeah.
But I still think an angry nigga though.
No, he did it.
But not
well,
to be so, he did.
That was good potting, honestly.
That's what he was doing.
He made the debate in the room.
I feel like that's what we should have done. Like
we should have just yelled about
it. But I had a couple of tequilas in me. I don't feel like
you were legit. Well, if you were legit, like, no, you have to say oxtails, we would have started yelling at you.
That would have been on your ass.
I should have kept that. I'm gonna remember that for next pod.
We would have started yelling eventually, like, nah.
Because in all reality, like EJ was saying, they're both right. It's just one culture says it this way, the other culture says it that way.
Culture, you'll know you're not talking like that. If you're not, then say how you say it. So
and let it be 100 oxtails. Sounds wild. It sounds off to me.
But it sounds wild to you. But if Shorty walked in there and said, "Hey, I'm gonna order some oxtails tonight," it wouldn't sound weird coming from her.
And I wouldn't say anything.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, if I walked into that same spot and said, "Let me get that oxtail, damn," I'm pretty sure that would get me cussed out, dog.
No.
I'm pretty sure they look at me like I was fucked up. Like, are you making fun of me? We look at me like I'm making fun of motherfuckers. Like, come on.
Because we love that shit, and we'd say, keep it up until you sound like snow, nigga.
Nah, when we was...
That's what we was saying. 100%. Nigga,
let me get some oxtail and licky boom boom down. Like, listen, if the whole... Listen, we was sitting at that motherfucking... When we went to that Mexican restaurant, and I'd look at Shannon, I'm like, you need to stop with the fucking white girl Spanish right now.
Where's the Pano?
Stop it. Stop to say it.
Can we get some queso?
But and that's just me, because I'm pretty sure anybody else who's experienced it doesn't feel the same way. But to me, that whole that whole trying so hard to speak that language sounds so pretentious to me. Like when I go on trips to Mexico, and they're like, Señor, por favor. Una cerveza de Portobello. And I'm like, yo, just say what you need to fucking say in English.
You don't like
they
that
speak
shit.
English. I hate it. But it's the same thing where it's like if I'm in the office and someone comes up to me and says, yo, what's up, dog? I'm gonna look them dead in the face. It's like, don't black up this conversation. Just talk to me like you would talk to a regular person.
At this point, black folk don't even talk like that anymore.
But I feel like in my case, I may be taking how other people's do it and just like excelling it past what they actually mean and shit like that. That's like my own shit I need to put to the side and shit, but I can't stand that
cool
shit.
if you blacken up the conversation, but don't try to like
make it condescending.
Or no, not even condescending. That's never gonna be cool. I'm saying don't try to like educate me on how to do it.
Yeah.
Remember I told y'all in the shit that boy tried to tell me how to do it, and I was like, hold on a second.
And don't.
This nigga told me, yo,
He's like, hold on a second.
Hey, this is why you blah, 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 because this is the question you ask and shit. I just want to know, what did you say to make a motherfucker say pause? That's what
I didn't say nothing crazy. Like, it was
I'm
it
pause guy.
It was something like if I can't remember exactly the words, but it was something like he sent me some files and I was like, yo, I ran through those, right? I'll run through that when I can. And he was like, yo, pause. And I was like,
oh yeah.
I was like, look, and I don't want to say exactly what I said, but I said, look, like you don't get to pause me, eh? Like I pause you.
I run that shit around here.
You educating me on
I pause
Listen,
you, nigga.
you don't pause me. I pause you. Now I'm gonna run through these files
when I fucking feel like it.
There you go. There you go.
Now you gotta pay a pause tax, nigga, because you be pausing out of turn.
But you get that. I don't get in the office. Where I work now. I don't get that at all. But like that tellers for like 20 some odd years, and you get it a lot. And it's like sometimes you get it because they want to try. They try to be they're trying to make it more comfortable. Yeah,
that's
like,
what I was gonna say.
Am I an uncomfortable motherfucker? Did black people make you uncomfortable? Like, why are you over here?
Yeah.
Hey, homie, what's up, G? Da da. I had a motherfucker say nigga once.
Hi.
And it was and it wasn't even like it wasn't a Hoyukin or anything like that because he wasn't saying it like he wasn't saying it like it was mean, and he wasn't saying it like this, that, and third, but he really said it like he was a nigga. And it kind of conflicted me because I'm the type of nigga that was like, I'm like, yo, the seatbelt won't click in. I'm like, this nigga won't click in. Like, I use nigga for inanimate objects, and that's the way he used it. And then it got me thinking, like, only niggas use nigga.
Did you blame yourself
like that? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so I'm like,
you had to grow up with people like that. Like, yeah.
So I had to be like, yo, dog, you know what? I don't like that. Kind of makes me feel. He's like, okay, but then he was like, oh, my bad, it's habit. I'm sorry, I slipped, right?
Habit.
And then when he's like, I'm sorry, I slipped. I'm like, is this nigga a nigga? Like, I need to look at his genealogy now because he didn't say it like my nigga or he was trying to be cool.
Yeah,
the shit felt in such an instance where it was just like part of his vernacular.
I could give you an example of that, but like I think if you learn it properly, I shouldn't say properly. If you grew up with the culture, you grow up with people like that, then you kind of know there's a time and a place too. Like if this guy doesn't know you, then he shouldn't just drop it like that. Because I had a homeboy I grew up with. We playing Madden and shit, I throw the pass, my guy catches the ball. I don't care if the guy is white, black, Spanish. I'd be like, yo, nigga, catch the ball. If he drops the ball, like the little animation, they're all like niggas. You know?
Little niggas.
And then my white friend, he said the same shit. He handed the ball off, the guy gets hit, he fumbled. He's like, yo, nigga, why you fumbling? You know? He could have been a white running back, but that's just how the vernacular works. And when we're in the room together, cool, he's talking like that. When somebody else is there, like say my cousin is there, he don't know him, or let's say you guys are there, he wouldn't.
He said he got a pass with a filter.
He would change that shit in front of y'all unless he got to know you. You know what I mean? And I understood. It's like I don't know if it's code switching, but it's like understanding your audience. You know, and when he's with the homies, when he's with me, Jay, he knows it's comfortable.
It's knowing niggas is niggas, and we're not a monolith. And sometimes a nigga just might hear nigga and punch you in the mouth.
Facts.
And then, listen. Okay, so my dad was one of those niggas. And I say it like just saying it gives me that pain. My dad was one of those niggas. I saw a lot of shit when I was a kid that I shouldn't have saw. But I saw one time, my dad used to work at this like a hide, like they shipped hides. So we would go to different slaughterhouses and pick up cow hides and everything like that. And then he'd drive it from like some trips he took me. He went to Lethbridge and then went up to Brooks and like all across the place, right? So we was at this I guess like a get together or a gathering or whatnot. And he's talking with somebody, and these two other white dudes are just having a conversation. And then I'm not listening to the conversation. I'm a kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm maybe like 13 years old. And I see this, my dad gets up and rocks this dude in his mouth with force. And then sits back down and continues his conversation, right? Like nothing happened. As a kid, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And everybody's like, yo, Bill, chill, what's going on? So he didn't even get up and say what the fuck you say. He didn't even like try and beef, and he didn't even carry it on after. He just got up, rocked him in the mouth, and sat down. You know what I'm saying? Like a course correction. And my dad, and everybody's like, yo, what's going on? My dad's like, this motherfucker over here said nigga, thinking that shit's okay to say. But the dude was talking to his homeboy about curing hides. He said vinegar. So he was talking about the vinegar and salt solution that they use to cure the hides. for transport, whatever. And my dad heard vinegar, but heard nigger, and socked him in the mouth
and just rocked him. Damn,
He said,
just rocked
my
him.
man said there was no
So
beef.
there's-
Sounds like he was like ready to go.
So there now keep in mind, like we're the Amber family, we're the Amber Valley family. We came from fighting the KKK in Alberta, to building our shit in rah, and then he came from LA too, like back and forth from LA. But at the end of the day, like you were saying, there's niggas out there that won't hesitate or wait, and they won't turn it into a, oh, you call me a nigga, on some civil rights, everything. They'll just rock you and keep it moving.
Yeah, you better know your audience before you start throwing shit around like that.
100, man.
Even when you blacks, I bumped into some black folks that hate. I'm like, yo, what's up, nigga? Like, and then they ever in your life. It's always I was an African dude too.
I've done that shit.
Life, call me a nigga.
No, like I've been that dude. Like we'll be talking to each other right now on the pod, and obviously I've used the word, but I've been that dude that I've been like playing ball, and some dude on the other team, I don't know him, he don't know me, and he drops the nigga. I'm like, yo, you call me a nigga one more time, and we like. I don't know you for you to be dropping it on me like that. Even if it is a black dude, sometimes it's like it's the disrespect, it's the intent, and you can hear the way he's saying it. And you're like, look, man, I don't know you. You call me nigga one more time, we ain't gonna be cool. Man.
And see, like, and that's wild. That's the whole niggas ain't monolith shit. Because up until I was 6, I thought my name was nigga.
My dad was one of them niggas, and my dad could fight. So it's like, no, you say nigga in the house. You say nigga, and he heard about you saying nigga. Like the fact that I'm a rapper right now, he wouldn't even. I don't know how the fuck he dealt with all these rappers saying nigga this whole time because he hated that shit.
That word, yeah.
Like he hated that shit.
Yeah, my pops is from the era that he ain't rock with the word.
But he said it.
He doesn't use it.
He said it
at all. So.
But my dad
and it's
said
like
it.
It's the exact opposite on my side. Like my dad, like my second uncles that my dad hung out with that were the same age as my dad, like. It was all like they'd all come over, just be nigga this, nigga that, niggas be playing dominoes and
Caribbean culture. I think Caribbean culture they don't right? they only.
But I think us being slaves had a lot to do with it, and
like the Caribbean culture, we really did not.
Americans too,
word around.
But at the same time, it's different.
It's different, yeah. I think niggas different, yeah. And that's I think that's a dope part of being black, where it's like the cultures are so intertwined yet so different too.
Yeah, unique, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I wouldn't accept money to wipe a girl's ass either.
Yeah, real talk. I love how we get off that shit.
Can I I'm gonna play something for y'all niggas. I know I got a hard stop just before 11:30 or 1:30. I'm gonna play something for y'all niggas, and I want y'all. Why am I on episode 215? I want y'all honest motherfucking opinion on this shit here.
Oh, what are we playing? I thought we were gonna get into that motherfucker. Okay.
Which one?
I want y'all honest to fuck opinion.
He might be playing it. Let's just see if
on this motherfucker right here. Just listen to this for me. Hold on.
As soon as if I hear the English motherfucking accent, I'll know he's talking.
A 16-year-old.
This fucking piece of shit.
Are y'all done talking? Like, can I play this shit for y'all niggas?
Please.
In Europe and in the United Kingdom where I'm from, the age of consent is 16, and I did sleep with a 16-year-old when I was 30. But when I was 30, I was a very different person. I was a lot younger, and I was an immature 30-year-old. Consensual sex, actually, with a variety.
Before we continue, I love how EJ heard the first 6 seconds of this. It's like research time. This nigga went right to research. Right to research.
I'm listening.
There's a little bit more.
When there is a strong power differential, as there is when you're a famous man that has the ability to attract women that I had at that time, I think involves exploitation. I think it is exploitative. I recognize that my sexual conduct in the past was selfish, and I did not apply enough consideration, barely any, I suppose, really, to how that sex was affecting other people. In Europe and in the United Kingdom where I'm from,
Okay, now we're going to talk about this. I'm going to let y'all unpack this. But before anything, I'm going to say, A, this fucker is nasty. And B, if you looking at legal over moral, you're a fucking pedophile. Y'all go ahead.
let Mason jump in.
I don't know what you know what I expected it just from them type of motherfuckers. Like I see the characters he plays. I see how he acts around like teenage fans, young fans, women in general, and then like this nigga got a trial coming up, and all of a sudden he's a Christian and he be carrying. I wish you would. I wish we had the fucking clip of him and Piers Morgan after he done admitted this shit. This motherfucker goes on Piers Morgan talking about, oh, I got this Bible and this is the one I carried, and he was, oh yeah, this is the passage that got me through. Piers is like, which one? Flip, 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 flip.
Yeah, he couldn't find it.
Flip, flip, flip. This isn't flip. No, it wasn't flip. Nigga, you don't even know what the fuck you talking about. Just write a book on how to become a fucking Christian before trial. Like that's it. Like other than that, this guy, like I don't know, man. I see people like that, how they were just so like mega fucking nasty. Just
what's he on trial for?
He's got some accusations and some charges.
Yeah, I don't know if it's trial, but he has some accusations.
No, I think he's up for trial. I'm pretty sure.
What is it about? Is it like something
inappropriate contact with women and inappropriate contact? And, like just however they word it. I don't know how they word their charges over there. But yeah, he's got a few fucking
sexual deviance.
Deviance.
Deviancy. I didn't look that up. I just made that shit up just to make it clarify. He's like sexual deviance. I'm like, no, don't need to research that. I'm just making that shit up.
I'm not even gonna research it. I was just
you don't need to. Deviant. But like, yeah, what did we expect? He was always talking about. He defended this minor attracted person thing that they were trying to push for a while. Oh, if few people are in love and nigga, shut up. A child can't be in love. Sorry, they don't know that shit yet. They can love, they can't be in love. They can love their mama, they can love their daddy, they can love their sister, but no child.
So hold on. You I get it.
Don't
nigga.
you fucking
I don't
dare.
disagree, but at the end of the day, nigga, you're going on a whole fucking rant specifically to this part, dog.
Fuck
like
that
you're going on a whole Grandpa Simpson specifically to this part.
Fuck that nigga.
And Russell Brand.
Fuck him. You piece of shit.
Let's talk about that.
Yes.
There's no such. I swear to God.
No, he tried too. He was using the legal age in England.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what he said.
So I'm shutting down all of it. Fuck off.
Yeah, 100%,
you nasty. 100%. Go kill yourself.
Yeah, I don't know Russell Brand like that. I've seen him in the past when he was dating that Katy Perry, I think it was, and some of his random videos, and he's had a lot of random things to say. If I'm gonna just go off this exact clip, it's a little weird, a little uncomfortable. I think he's trying to be honest for whatever reason. Like you guys said, he has some shit going on, because I don't know why he's going overboard with the honesty here with the 30 and 16 thing. And yeah, as soon as he brought that up, I had to Google. I'm like, this man's saying this so publicly, why? But yeah, I guess in most European countries it says the age of consent is 15, 16. So he is amongst a bunch of people that are in a culture that's the age of consent. I don't know, man. I've always thought the moral line is not actually a age number. It's more that person. Because like some 18-year-olds are still kids. Some 17-year-olds are more mature than the 18-year-old. Like I always thought it was more of an individual thing personally. So I was always looking at my siblings, my kids that I'm raising now, and raising them to more have a specific guideline with the person that they're seeking, not necessarily like trying to like go off the societal shit. So like I guess that's a roundabout way of saying like I think it's weird. He's going off legal. I don't know. Is it criminal? I guess not. I just think it's weird. I think it's something that people need to have in their own homes. Like you need to talk about this stuff with your family, with your parents, with your kids, with your siblings, with your friends, and like understand that it's don't focus on the number as much as focus on like, why are you in this relationship? What would a 30-some-odd man even have any interest and likes with a 16-year-old girl? Like what is on both sides? What is a 16-year-old girl? Why aren't you talking to 6, 17, 18-year-old boys? Why are you looking at a 30-year-old man? Like that's where I always thought it was weird.
And that's where he
hold on, let me finish this one point on that, because like there's guys in the States that get in trouble when they're 19 for being with a 17 or 16, and that's not fucked to me. Maybe people are looking to see this and
Stay in
be
the same school.
People are gonna say that's fucked, but I'm like, that makes a lot more ethical sense. They went to school together, they hang out in the same groups probably, like 17, 18, 19, you're kind of similar. But this 33 shit but it's technically okay. That's where I'm like, the moral code needs to be something we focus on more than the technicalities on both sides. Like, are you really going to criminalize a kid that might be 19 because he's dating a girl at 16, 17 and be like, oh, he's a fucking horrible, is he a horrible human being, or is he a 19-year-old? Like,
here's how it goes. Like, nigga, if you approach,
hold on.
Go ahead.
No, I'm good. You guys can jump in.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
If you approach a shorty and you got to do math, nigga, fucking shut that shit the fuck down.
Right there,
shut that shit the fuck down, nigga. And you got to preface it with, "Is this legal or not?"
I can now. Let me. So I got a whole bunch of shit to unpack on this motherfucker. Number one. At 16 years old, I can 100% see how they would go after a 30-year-old celebrity.
Well, I get it.
Like the girl?
You know what I'm saying? The girl, yeah. Even the dude, trust me. At 16 years old.
At 16, I was in the club.
If Mariah Carey came through Calgary and looked at me sideways, I would have been diddled. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, but I think with proper parenting, you should still understand that that's something wrong.
Something wrong, yeah, 100%.
We had
100%.
proper parenting, but we just didn't give a fuck.
Jokes aside,
but really,
go ahead.
I know motherfuckers that look at age of consent as an excuse.
And that's fucked.
And they look at it like, well, well, the age of consent is done. I don't give a fuck how old anybody is in the situation. As soon as you say age of consent, I know you looking to fuck with a fucking kid.
Yep.
And you looking at the oldest kid you could legally fuck with.
Yeah, no math.
Or the youngest kid
with
you
no
could legally
math.
fuck with.
And you're traveling to different areas, obviously. You have access like that to probably.
And then you're looking for a kid you could legally fuck with.
So you know what this means to me?
You understand what I'm saying?
So
Hold on.
No,
So I think A, that's fucked up. B, now how honest he's sounding and how he's trying to be in this motherfucker. You were 30 years old with a 16-year-old.
Yep.
That's fucking wild.
14-year, yeah.
That's fucking wild because at the end of the day, like EJ said, 30 and 16.
Yep. And you know
like
what else?
More in the fiber of your being that seems fucked up.
Yep. And you know what that means?
I've driven down the fucking street and seen fucking kids coming out of that fucking school looking like they fucking 25 and 26. I want to snatch them by their hair and drag them to their house and talk to their mama and be like, why the fuck you got your daughter out here looking like that? I don't give a fuck if motherfucking rapers need to stop raping, but at the end of the day, we still need to raise our kids with some sort of modesty as well. Especially at that young age, not to stop people from being fucking pedophiles, but to add modesty adds worth.
Yeah. To bring back value to our society.
I don't care, not even society, to that person. I don't care who you are or what anybody says.
When you bring back society to people individually.
Modesty adds a sense of worth to a young woman because they see that their value still, regardless of how beautiful they are, or they feel they are, or what society puts in these magazines and shit like that, they have a lot of self-worth beyond visual. Number one. No, so that's just me as a parent.
For sure.
I will drop kick my fucking daughters and my fucking nieces and my fucking not blood related nieces. I know if motherfuckers, EJ, you got daughters. I got
boys. Yeah, I got boys, but I got nieces, yeah.
Yeah, you got nieces and shit. I'll drop kick them too. I drop kick all these motherfuckers with halter tops and fucking
Yeah. That's why my cousin's kid dresses so.
Number two, who do these adult needs parents? Who the fuck is in the circle of these fucking adults?
Kids. You know what I mean? And
because if I was like, so sorry, like if we were all out, if we were out at a club, single, and this 19-year-old shorty was rubbing up on me, looking like a supermodel, y'all niggas would be like, nigga,
that's
you in your 40s, dog.
And that kid
not even that sick, not even as sick, because regardless, I think it's sick. But I mean, you're at the age where you can go to war and you could buy liquor, whatever. But 19 to 40, to me, is just like
wild.
Like you're
Where are we
friend group.
at?
Where's your friend group to ask you like, well, how
that's
hanging out with this 19-year-old? Like, why do you want her around?
Yeah,
what do y'all have in common?
And here's the thing that Billy Scotia just pointed out so fucking smoothly, bro, and didn't even realize he pointed it out.
Yeah, this nigga probably has something smart to say and all that shit, but I'm gonna mute him because you're gonna call me Billy Scotia.
Yeah, you just cut his
You're gonna call me Billy Scotia and then try and say some fucking smart ass shit.
That was good.
Don't know that I have the power like He-Man, nigga.
Shit.
I have the power like He-Man. So you're probably saying some insightful shit. I'm gonna mute you in the middle of that shit.
Nigga, you love me.
No, go ahead.
Nigga, you love me.
Billy fucking Scotia. Go ahead, nigga.
Sorry, William Scotia.
Scosheen sounds like some light skin activator for Jerry curls. Like, I got me that Scosheen, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I know what I'm doing over here. What the fuck were we talking about? You done fucked it all up now.
Good. Yo, fuck Russell Brand because he's a pedophile.
Yes, no, that right there shows you that you inadvertently pointed out the type of niggas that's in Hollywood. What do you mean about adult group? His adult group was Weinstein. His adult group was fucking Jeffrey Epstein. That's who his adult group was. So that's what do you mean? What is that? He's a Hollywood motherfucker, Hollyweird. So yeah, when he's like, hey, check out this 16-year-old I just fucking snagged out of wherever. Epstein was looking at him like, only 16, bro?
No,
like
that's fucked up, bro.
So no, that's fucked up. But you just pointed out, me and you, because we are good moral niggas, would box Willie up the back of his head, but left the young girl alone.
You at least
let's go
separate
fucking
yourself from him.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. But he hangs,
separate yourself. Like
he hangs out with those kind of people.
To look at that age of consent and use that as like it's okay.
No math.
So we've all did some wild shit. Like, I'm not even talking sexually. Like, we all did some fucking stupid ass shit and tried to use a loophole to be like, to get out of it.
But the age,
we knew it was wrong, but to take away ownership, of that dumb shit.
Accountability.
Whether
You're
it's
taking
fucking
away any accountability.
Going against the red lights, like, oh, fuck. Well, it was yellow when I was there.
Like, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you fucked that 16-year-old. Well, the age of consent is gone. Fuck the age of consent.
You're removing all accountability. No.
Right?
But that's why I wanted to Google it, because like I feel like that's a part of the problem is that we overly focus, and like I think this, like I don't want to go too broad with this, so I'll keep it real simple. I don't want Mason to get upset. But we overly focus on other people's rules. They give us rules, and then we act like those are God's rules. So like they give you age of consent in Europe, age of consent in Canada, age of consent in wherever, and then we all act like that's when we should be going off what we know as moral beings. Stop letting these, because it's the same thing with laws, right? They tell us drinking is illegal, right? And then they have this fucking whole shift and alcohol everywhere. Weed is illegal. This whole shift, weed's everywhere. Like, fuck the law. We have to have our own moral shit, our own understanding, our own baseline on that shit. And we all have a pretty good idea of what that is. But people like will say, when you want to fuck with it, now you're gonna line step. Now you're gonna pretend like, oh, what's the age of consent? Now you're gonna search up things. You're gonna.
Those are the people who, those are the same people who go on tour and they're like, okay, what's the youngest girl I can fuck in Australia? What's the youngest girl I can fuck here? What's the they're looking? That's wild, nasty, dirty bumbucklad shit.
Now I know a way to solve all this shit. Okay, y'all gonna look at me.
Let me hear this. No, you got me focused.
Now, no, not even like that. I mean, preemptively.
Oh, preemptively.
Preemptively solve all this shit. Okay, as soon as a young man turns 16 to 17, let them experience grown pussy. Okay. Stay with me now.
I'm here. I know where he's going.
16 to 17, get a little 30, 31, 32-year-old.
Yep.
To put it all the way on this motherfucker.
Yep.
This motherfucker won't look at anybody under 25 ever again.
So you want reverse?
Now listen.
Look where he's going. Look where he's going.
Now listen. All I'm saying is, okay, from the perspective of a man, a lot of these weirdo pedophiles and stuff like that, when a man preys on a young woman, it's from a state of privilege. When these older teachers prey on the young men, it's from a state of pussy. Now these teachers that are in there, whatever, that slept with these young men in schools, guaranteed these young men in schools are never going to touch a child. I guarantee they'll never touch a child.
He's just saying, let him get all of that back.
Guaranteed they'll never touch a child. Okay, and I'm pretty sure they will never use they will. I can't say never. That's a broad brush, but I'm pretty sure that in rare cases that they will not use a point of privilege to take advantage of a younger woman. Now, I do feel that, and it may be a double standard, but there's a lot of double standards that we have to take to where men are dominant in our society. Right or wrong?
Explain what you mean by that. That men are dominant at what? Just period?
Just period. Like in the physically in the stereotypical, in the most stereotypical type of ways, in the power dynamic. Men are the dominant.
I hear you.
Okay. Now, so a young man and a young woman, the more egregious of the advantage that is taken is when an older man takes advantage of a younger woman, in my eyes.
Yes.
That's more egregious. Right? Because a young, you know what I'm saying? Especially from a position of power. I feel like when a young man at an age, let's say 18 then, if you don't want to drag me under the motherfucking bus. As soon as you get old pussy and it's put on you, there's a switch inside a man that's like, this is where it's at. Now I'm speaking from personal experience.
It never changes.
I'm saying when you get some grown ass pussy that's behind a grown ass woman, you're like, I think that's what I want for the rest of my life.
And you know what? He's not wrong, because I'll be honest with you. When you get that, I've gotten grown pussy when I was like 19.
Okay, cool. I thought this nigga was gonna say something different. I was like, nigga, you was molested. You need to call somebody. I thought he was gonna say 9. I was like, goddamn, nigga, that's too young for anything.
When I say like a good stretch of like age difference, my first like, this girl was well older than me, was like about 19. She was like 29. It was like a decade, and we was good. We stayed together, and like nothing changed since then. Every woman I ever looked for and ever was with has been older than me, down to the woman I married. Like,
so, how's Tiny?
Well, Tiny's only 2 years older than me, but it's still, I never looked. I don't get me wrong. I've been with people younger like since then, but like relationship wise, nothing really has ever worked out other than older women.
Nigga, from 15 years old, I've never popped anything under 25.
Nigga, you was molested. You need to talk to somebody.
Other than my second born's mom, my second born's mom was 23.
Yeah.
But other than that, nothing under 25.
Yeah.
Maybe I was.
Maybe, but he's right though. Once you get like, it's like, yeah.
I don't know. Like it was at 15 years old.
But I'll tell you what a problem is.
If you live in the life that I was living at 15 years old, it wasn't someone taking advantage of me. Like it was the situation. Like there was a lot of things involved. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, if you 26, 27 years old and naked.
Here's the thing. The problem is we have women out here now, and I've seen this on Twitter and internet and Facebook and all this shit. We have women out here now that are like okay with like, oh well, a man's job is to find a woman when she's young and supposed to groom her into being his wife and yada. And I'm like, these crazy right wing mad fucking red pill bitches.
We need to take the politics out of it. Take the politics out of it.
We need to, but at the same time,
on both sides.
At both sides, take it all out of it. There's still women in general who are raising their daughters to be okay with this minor attracted person, and look for an older man with money or this, and it's not something that's new, bro. Like there's been people in our generation that tell their daughters to look for man with money, and like honestly, like. They're going backwards by 2,000 years. If the Bible says this, the Bible says that. Fuck all of that. Like,
let's piggyback off this. I want to throw a quick question at y'all because it was asked to me earlier.
We had the 130 mark, just to let you know.
Yeah, that's why I want to throw this at y'all real quick, too, because it's kind of what we were just talking about. What do you guys think of arranged marriages, then? Are you pro-arranged? Are you completely against it? They say the numbers of arranged marriages is higher success rate than it's what you would call a traditional marriage in North America.
I don't have an opinion on it, honestly, because it's not something I experience regularly, and it's not my culture. No, real talk. Like, it's not like, okay, well, I know about 10 niggas who are in arranged marriages. I don't know any.
You don't know anybody.
I know one, and whatever, it's successful and it's good.
Or just from the outside looking in for you personally, like, could you see that being something that you'd ever?
It's hard to judge, like, because it's like
hard to judge, yeah.
Yeah, like, it's for me. For me, no, because the culture I grew up in, we don't know nothing about that. Like, you know what I mean? So I couldn't say yes.
I'll tell you, it put an end to the age of consent shit. I'll tell you that, because everything's arranged now. You got families or friends and grandparents involved.
But they also arrange a 30-year-old man to marry.
Unless they arrange the fuckery, yeah. But I'm saying
I don't. That's why I'm saying it's not my culture. How, of course, if the rate is successful because they're groomed. Like, if somebody is, like, I'm not saying they're all groomed. I'm just saying if a 30-year-old man marries a 12-year-old girl and raises that girl.
That's not how I'm looking at it, dog. That's not. I don't know. That's how
I'm just saying that's what happened.
Yeah, let's stay with the fact that let's say arranged marriages are two consenting adults.
Two consenting adults.
In the same age bracket.
I don't know. That part. That part, I don't know.
I would have to look at the stats of, is the arranged marriage?
It's like 80% success rate.
Yeah, but is it more successful because they want to stay, or is it more successful because they don't want to disappoint the people that arranged it?
Like that. Or is it more successful? Is it successful because it's financial gain or a financial plus?
And for both families too, yeah.
Exactly. You never know, right?
Getting out of that shit is the disappointment. That's my point. Point, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, are they successful because you're learning to love the person that you're with? You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, we have to be together, so let's learn to love each other. Let's work through these things where, you know what I'm saying?
I think that going in, you're going through a whole different way of trying to be married in a sense.
Whereas, like, sometimes I know motherfuckers, granted, I'm not one of these motherfuckers right now, thank goodness, that go into a relationship and then, like, one slight thing, they're like, I ain't fucking with this. I could get better and da-da-da. It's like, dog, we're getting to the age where our Instagram algorithms are lying to us.
You're not looking for somebody to live
my
with.
inbox is crazy right now.
It's
been crazy for a minute, but I know it's lying to me, dog.
It's a fucking
There's
lie.
not single mothers waiting to be fucked right now,
no,
dog.
It's a lie. It's a lie.
You know what I'm saying? The internet's lying to me when I'm trying to scroll for my small people who like to do backflips on certain things. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I got to stay away from that. I need someone that loves me for me and that knows the side of a stroke.
You're not looking for somebody to live with. You're looking for somebody to die with.
Right. But if that was arranged when I was like 18 to 19 years old, I'd have to put everything to the side and learn to love this person for their flaws, learn to figure out what their joy, I don't know what the opposite of flaws is, but what their joys and things I enjoy about them are, and actually experience that for the first time with this person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, so I think there may be some advantages and disadvantages on both sides.
To interject, those things that you're saying you're gonna have to learn and all that, your family, your parents, if they vetted properly, they know you. So they pick this person knowing those things. You know what I'm saying? That's the idea, at least. That's the overall idea behind it, right? Is that we're gonna select this person for you, knowing that we are the people that know you the best, and like line that up. So I'm curious. I don't know. I'm kind of like in the middle with this whole topic. Like,
but what if you fronted a persona to your parents the whole time? And then meanwhile, you a different nigga in the dark. You're a whole different person. And your parents think you're this guy. Your family thinks you this guy. But you out in the streets doing gangbang shit. You know what I mean? And then
that's
all
your
of a
own
sudden,
fault.
then they bring you this fucking hoity-toity fucking
that wants to feed you Whole Foods, and you want a cheeseburger.
and you trying to go out in the
these
street.
words, man. These are wrestling words. Hoity-toity. Where you coming from?
Yeah, hoity-toity. That's hoity-toity shit. That is random shit.
So let me ask you this then, because to
Those
that
are
point,
Caucasian words.
to that point, sometimes parents will set up that arranged marriage because it's more beneficial to both families than it is the individuals getting married. Right?
Some of the niggas end up dead,
financially and everything like that. Yeah, we've seen that. It's in Canada.
Yeah,
Sending them back to where. Yeah. But let me ask you this then: given everything that the potentials of it and the positive sides, would you ever arrange for your son to be married off?
No.
I would look into it. I'm not saying something that I'd 100% be behind, but if I wouldn't be 100% opposed to it too. Like, yeah, I don't think it's too crazy. Honestly, I'm a little bit more open to it than I thought I would be.
Okay, success rates are cool and whatever, and 80% of marriages end in divorce. 80% of arranged marriages end in success or successful.
80% of straight marriages. Everybody remember that.
Well, I don't know where that came from. But anyway, would you, if I was to hand you a glass of a random liquid and say there's 20% chance that you could die, is you drinking that?
Hell no.
But you're not. But would you, if you were to hand me, but it's the opposite. This is the opposite. Because not that you would die, but if you that knew me and raised me handed me a glass of water and said there's an 80% chance that you'll live forever, I'd take it.
Well, me knowing you forever, and you told me that, would go like, nigga, what you put in this water? Anyways, no, but like,
let me ask. Okay, so listen. No, hold on. I got one last question. Fuck everything we just talked about. That was a dope ass question. We get back to that. I want to do a Patreon on Wednesday. Hopefully you guys are down. But this is the last question of the pod because I know everybody got stuff to do. If me personally, William Hayes, HAY to the ES,
oh shit,
were to hand both of you a glass of water and said there's a 20% chance that I put rat poison in this water, would you drink it?
Oh, I'd chug that shit. Because you're a habitual liar and you wouldn't do me
I don't lie.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm a habitual line stepper.
No, you wouldn't do me like that.
I step lines, but I don't lie. I never lie. I'm not scared of people. I'm not scared of nobody. I'm not scared of nobody but God. I don't lie.
He wouldn't do me like that. He wouldn't do me like that.
You ain't drinking it? And why? So if it was me and you, why wouldn't you drink it?
I drink it. It's 20%.
That's just, the risk is too high. I ain't risking my life for that.
Mm-hmm. Do you think Will would put rat poison? You think there's 20% of Will that would put rat poison in you? I don't think Will would do that. I don't think there's any percentage of
Dog,
Will.
EJ doesn't know. We just started hanging out this year.
That's still not even.
And we only 4 months in this motherfucker. We only hanging out heavy. Like we've known each other forever.
Even if it was Jay, nah.
Yeah.
I know EJ. I'm a vouch for EJ since I'm a vouch for Will since I've known EJ since like knee high to a grasshopper, like you said. Yo, he wouldn't poison you.
I feel that.
But there's a 20% chance that I would.
That's what he's putting.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
But I agree with both of y'all because I agree with murder on some. To me, death isn't a punishment.
What the?
So let me just say it like that. But I agree with EJ to where it's like, as soon as you put odds in there that it might be, right there, I don't trust you. You know what I'm saying? If it's just, you know what I'm saying? If we were on some Indiana Jones movie type shit, blah, 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 to get through to the idol, I might trust you. But if I just gave you a glass of water out the blue, we hanging out, I'm like, yo, I may or may not have put rat poison in this shit. You could be my mom. I'd slide that shit to the side and grab me a Michelob Ultra. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Because you might take that chance. I agree with both of y'all on that joint. Bro. You know what I'm saying? 20 is wild, right?
20.
No, remember, I do the betting thing, so I ain't playing with no odds, bro.
All odds are stupid. Because look at this. If I handed you a glass and said there's a 1% chance that I put rat poison in this motherfucker, it's still a percent.
I still ain't drinking it. We gonna
odds are always stupid, bro.
Never tell me the odds. All right, motherfuckers. Anything else y'all want to talk about before we get to anything else?
No, we good. I'm chilling. We straight. I'm gonna go fucking figure this car situation out.
Oh yeah. Get that shit straightened out.
Well, I already got the tire up on there. I just got to get another one now. Motherfuck.
Cal tire right there, and Cal tire ain't even expensive, to be honest with you.
This is how it be.
The good thing about rubber products is a lot of them
they stop
come from
pregnancies.
Canada. That too.
Huh?
A lot of them come from Canada.
Let them know where they can. Yeah, I know all about that. Let them know where they can find y'all.
Hey, yo, you can find me on fucking Facebook at Mason Cross. Spell it with an X, motherfucker. Don't fuck it up. Same thing with Instagram, Mason Cross 82. Spell it with an X, nigga. Do not fuck it up. Or you can Google me at Mason Cross. Spell it with an X. Spotify, Mason Cross. Apple Music, Mason Cross. All spelt with X's. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Bloodline Bets. You can find me here on All the Smoke. I Want All the Smoke. We're gonna keep doing this weekly. Yo, you said we're gonna do a Wednesday Patreon.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut this part out, but I wanted to talk to y'all, see how you feel about doing a Wednesday Patreon. Maybe a quick half hour, 45 minutes, if that.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe do the odd one. So
it might be the gym. That might be that's the gym day. We back in the gym, but let me see.
I'm my off day. The gym my off day.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, no, we can figure that out. All right, yeah.
You can find me on all platforms, streaming and social media. I am Will Hayes, Hazez. If you from lower of the 48, but most importantly, I want all the smoke. I'm making the executive decision. I want all the smoke on all streaming platforms, except for the ones that didn't have the name available. You can look for _ all the smoke pod or _ all want all the smoke on these motherfuckers. But this has been episode 218. Thank you to everybody for tuning in, for watching live. If you're listening to us right now, thank you as well. You are the real MVPs. And with that, we are out this.
You think this is a game? This ain't a game. This is real life. I want all the smoke. The podcast that ain't afraid to speak the truth, motherfuckers.